Bhagavad Gītā. Om Jaya Bhagavad Gītā. Hariya Kamala Viharini.
Hariya Kamala Viharini.
Dear Guruji, dear Prabhu Dharmayasa, dear friends, dear brothers and sisters, dear ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great honor and a privilege for me to be able to join you all at this annual celebration, Bhagavad Gītā Jayanti Day. This celebration is a momentum for us to reflect, because reflection or imagination is much more important than knowledge. This is a momentum to reflect to the past. So what happened to us over the past, and how the past could be transformed to today, and then how the today to the tomorrows. Because the past, the present, and the future is indeed a linear connectivity. So nothing can be made to change the past, but anything we do today will change the future. That's the law of connectivity of the past, present, and the future. So Bhagavad Gītā Jayanti took us to this reflection with the spirit of love, with the spirit of kindness, because in the law of Bhagavad Gītā Jayanti is indeed transform the universal love, universal spirit of humanity there. And within this, let me give you an analogy that there is also a law which is similar to the law of kindness, the law of energy, the law of eternity on kindness. Because according to this law, nothing is free in the universe. Everything relates to the other everything else. So if you behave nicely to others, then there is a return to you personally for your contribution or your behavior to others. So everything is or depends on the other everything else. So not only relates to others, but also depend to the other everything else. So nothing is free. And nature knows best. So there is a kind of natural revenge. So when you behave cruelly, then the nature will return your behavior. So nothing is free. So this is similar to the law of physics. It is the law when we were in primary or secondary school, we have been taught by our teacher the message or the law of energy. Energy is eternal, cannot be destroyed, and cannot be created. So similarly, the spirit of Bhagavad Gītā Jayanti, whenever you behave nicely to others, can be between human being and the other human being, or between human being with flora, with animals, with fauna, then they return your kindness to you, because nothing is free. So let me give you an example. This is really a case. The Geographic Channel you see, recorded a nice communication interaction between Joe Pereira in Brazil. This is a small island next to Rio de Janeiro city. Joe Pereira is a small fisherman there. One day, he found a poor penguin. He cannot move on the sand because it has just crossed to the holy sea, and when the penguin reached the beach, then the sand touched to the wings of penguin, and then when the sun shines, then the sand dried and make the penguin cannot move. So luckily then Joe Pereira found this penguin and took this penguin to his house. He treated nicely, with compassion. He treated with love, with sincerity, like he treated himself. Pereira gave this penguin with small fish for food, took to the bath, gave a bath, and cleaned the skin very carefully. So after a few days, a week or 2 weeks or so, then the penguin back to normal. So then Pereira thought that, well, this is the time to bring the penguin to nature, back to nature, you see. Let's the penguin back to the normal life. So then Pereira took this penguin to the other island, not to send to the nature next to his house, because you see the sea is not yet clean because of the spillover with ship with oil. So then penguin could enjoy the life back to its own origin, which is far, far away. It is located in Argentina or Chile. It's about 8,200 kilometers away. So this is equal to round trip of my flight from Jakarta to Bali 30 times because of the distance is too far away. What's happened then? Without the expectation and beyond the logic of Pereira, so when the winter is coming, then all of a sudden, you see, this penguin come back to Pereira's house, just to say, to express the glory of happiness, joy to reunite with Pereira and his family. It's a symbol of appreciation and thankfulness to Pereira, for Pereira, to his life, because Pereira has saved its life, you see. So this is a kind of a connectivity that nothing is free. Everything relates to the other, everything else. Everything depends on the other, everything else. So whatever you do is that for you yourself, because there is an eternal law that likes the law of eternal energy cannot be destroyed and cannot be created. So this within the spirit of Bhagavad Gītā Jayanti Day, within the spirit of love, within the spirit of kindness, within the spirit of brotherhood, with the spirit of sisterhood, within the spirit of human family, then let us take greater benefit of the message of this love within eternal spirit of peace, eternal spirit of brotherhood, eternal spirit of oneness of all human families. I thank you all and see you again in next Bhagavad Gītā Jayanti celebration. Thank you.
Haripada Prema